Hey everybody, it's Jessica here to talk about how I found epic love and am having the best love making, literally the best relationship of my life. And here's how. Here's Jessica now. Jessica did her work. She learned how to love herself. She stopped people pleasing. She started showing up as her authentic self. And she healed her wound around love and her ability to receive love. And as a result, she found her match. She found the person who is present with her. She found the person who's also done his work. He's done his work to heal his love wounds so that when they come together, it's like magic. It's beautiful. It's harmonious. And sure, we've had our breakdowns, for sure. In fact, early on, I broke up with him because there was some things that needed to shift. And all of those breakdowns have been the most beautiful breakthroughs because what we're experiencing is truly unbelievable. And most people that I know get into a relationship and they go through that honeymoon period where it's so good and so great. And ultimately, when they come out of it, it's not so good and so great. With us, it just gets better and better with time. Okay? But Jessica wasn't always that shape. Before she did her work, she was this shape. And she would go through life wondering like, I can't make it work. It's just no matter what I do, no matter how loving, giving I am, how I contort myself, it just doesn't work. And then she got married. And she really tried. I really tried to make this work. And she exhausted herself, truly exhausted herself. So she divorced. And then she started dating again. And it was more of the same. It was painful. And she was like trying to once again do her pattern and wondering why can't I find my person? What is wrong with men? Seriously, what is wrong with men? And that was her reality. And so she took a break. She stopped dating for a while. She healed her wound and she became the new shape. And then when the universe aligned things, she met her person. So I want you to understand, if you're sitting in a partnership that you are really unsatisfied in, you feel like you never get what you want. You put in the work and effort, but it's not being reciprocated. Or maybe you have dated and you're like, what the heck? I haven't found my person. I want you to understand why. The wound lies within you. It is because at an unconscious level, you actually believe that you're not worthy of love, that there must be something wrong with you. And this wound typically starts between the ages of 0 and 2 because our mother was not able to give us the love. And maybe it was unintentional. Maybe she was busy with your siblings. Maybe, she was in a hard relationship with your father. Maybe she was ill. Maybe she was mentally not stable. Maybe you didn't get enough time on the breast. You literally didn't get enough nutrients. But something happened in that connection and you didn't get what you needed, and your little brain and nervous system decided, I'm not worthy of love. I'm not good enough. And so you grow up, and what happens in life is that you are always in a codependent strategy. You are always looking for another person or something outside of you to satiate you. It's like you're never full. You're always hungry. You always need something. It can be with food. A lot of you, it's your obsession with food and comfort eating, which is why a lot of people with this pattern have struggles with their weight. A lot of times this person is the people pleaser. They're always like, here, let me just be nice to you and take care of you and be kind. That was totally me. All the while you're doing it as a strategy. Like if I just give and give and give, somehow I'll get back. But typically, if we're in that wound, we don't get back because what we end up doing is training people to take advantage of us because we're always going to be nice and so kind and so accommodating. This person usually has poor boundaries. We have a hard time saying no. So we even will say yes when we mean no. And a lot of times we don't even know ourselves. Like we actually don't even really know, what do I want? What matters to me? Because the focus is on something outside of us. So the belief we hold is I'm unworthy, I'm not enough, I'm never filled up enough, and here, let me focus on you. So for me to become this new shape, to have this amazing partnership that I have, I had to become this shape. Jessica had to actually learn how to love herself and not people please and be her true, authentic self. So I want you to know that if this is what you're experiencing, you will forever be doing your pattern, which is I'm going to be this shape, trying to get this other shape to fit, and it won't. You will always struggle in your relationships. It will never, ever feel like enough. So the secret for you is turning that love inwards, learning how to truly give to yourself and recognize where you're in a codependent strategy. Where are you looking for something outside of you to satiate you? Not just with relationships. It can be with things. It can be with shopping. It can be with, looking on social media. Like you're always looking for something to satiate you. It's this like constant need to like fill yourself up. Maybe it's with alcohol. Maybe it's with food. But you don't feel full here. So your work is to learn how to bring your attention back here, back home to you, how to really, really love you. And what's so wonderful is when you actually learn how to love yourself, it gives you the ability to then discern what is a healthy relationship and what is not. Because when you can love yourself and feel your own love, there's an energy that gets created within your nervous system. It's a felt response. And then when you relationship, it's going to become very clear to when that other energy is not healthy for you. So when I coach, especially women, around dating, I always tell them, pay attention to your nervous system. Your nervous system is going to tell you, is this person healthy for me? Because once you feel what healthy love is for yourself, you're going to start to know, wow, this other person doesn't feel safe to me. You're going to see it right away, and you don't have to waste your time trying to do what I did and so many of us do and like forcing this other person, because you will now know what love is. So when it shows up, number one, you'll be drawn to it. You'll be drawn to it and it'll be drawn to you. But if you're the old shape, you're going to be drawn to probably the very person who just re-wounds you, who never feels like they're enough. So it's not about the other person. It's not about just I got to date someone else and someone else. It's no, you have to change the shape that you are so that you attract the other person who truly is also available for love and available to give love. All right, I hope that was helpful. Cheers to you loving yourself, really coming back home to you. It really is a journey, and it will change your life. When you finally learn how to come back home to you, you will change your life. And also when it comes to your body, a lot of people that I see have weight issues. They have chronic pain. A lot of these people will go in search of healing. They'll keep going from practitioner to practitioner because unconsciously they're just trying to be loved. They don't realize it, but they've developed this health issue, and it's sent them on this journey to like, I got to find the answer, when the answer is actually right here. You just need to love yourself. You want to heal your body? Love yourself. All right, that's my magic for you today. Bye for now.